Yes, sir.
Oh.
And we're live for this exciting Conneaut Spartans matchup on 1360 WOW Sports and 102.9 FM. Chuck Guglielmo and Ben Jarvie here. We got 13 minutes before game time, Chuck, and we got an exciting one tonight. This Trinity Trojans team tonight is definitely a very good team. We were just watching them warm up. They just played last night and put a pretty good game on against Edgewood last night right here at the same court at the Spire Institute.
Yeah, they sure did, beating Edgewood, which is a very good ball team, 70-62, I think. And they are out of Garfield Heights in the Cleveland area. And so we'll see what happens here. The Conneaut Spartans, after winning 3 in a row, now have lost 2 straight. Let's see if they can get back to their winning ways.
Yes, exactly.
One way to do that, in their 3 wins, they've scored 60 points or more. In all their losses, 50 and under.
50 and under, wow. Well, so you got to hold them to it then, for sure. Play good defense, and that's what Coach Tim was talking about as major points. Let me play that over to you as far as the Chris Breck State Farm Insurance Coaches Show. And I just interviewed him down courtside, and then we'll come back right after that on 1360 WOW Sports. Back for the courtside show, brought to you by Chris Breck State Farm Insurance. Coach Tim. And I'm joined live courtside at the Spire Institute with our coach Tim Talbacca for the courtside show, brought to you by Chris Breck State Farm Insurance. Coach Tim, it kind of has a surreal feel to it to be at the Spire Institute. Does this kind of have like a little bit of a different vibe than just being at any other gymnasium to you?
Yeah, definitely different atmosphere for sure here. A lot more wide open space, a much larger basketball court. I'm looking forward to playing here.
Sure, definitely. Going back to Wednesday, the game, fortunately, with Mathews didn't go exactly as according to plan, but what were some of the things that went well for you and some of the things that you kind of want to work on tonight?
Felt like we dug ourselves a big hole in the first half. We had a bad second quarter. Came out in the second half, and I thought our defense was very good in the second half. We had held them to 11 points until the last 2 minutes of the ball game, and as far as the second half goes, we started fouling, trying to get ourselves back inside there. We wound up being down, 14, 15, 16 points to cut it to 5 or 6 couple times. Just couldn't get over the hump. We had too many turnovers in the first half, and also in the second half.
Sure, definitely. But going into tonight, though, I mean, this Trinity team that just played last night, they're definitely might be a little bit more worn out than usual, just playing back-to-back nights. Do you think that somehow stamina tonight might be like a benefit for you guys and be able to wear them out playing a little more fast break than usual? Or what's kind of your strength tonight going up against them, you think, as far as a matchup-to-matchup type thing?
We just have to play good defense and not turn the ball over. They're a very skilled basketball team. They go 10, 11 guys deep, so I don't know if they'll necessarily have the same stamina factor that perhaps other teams might. I saw the game last night against Edgewood. They do a nice job with their athleticism, and we got to be sharp with the basketball and not give them anything easy when we're on defense.
Sure, exactly. Well, good luck to you tonight, Coach, and we'll be here for both games, actually, against Edgewood as well. So are you guys sticking around for the second game, or probably not?
Probably not. Yeah,
Probably
not.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll be here. So thank you for joining us, Coach Tim, for the Courtside Show.
Hey, thanks, Governors. Really appreciate you guys coming out here.
Yep. And that's the Courtside Show with Tim Talbacca, brought to you by Chris Breck State Farm Insurance.
Conneaut Spartans basketball on WOW TV, 1360 and WOW 102.9. And always free. Brought to you by our great Spartan sponsors, Conneaut Dairy Queen. Enjoy lunch, dinner, or a delicious treat soon at your Conneaut DQ. Chris Breck State Farm Insurance, here to help life go right. Conneaut Savings Bank, come grow with us in Conneaut and Austinburg. University Hospital Conneaut Medical Center, celebrating 100 years of advancing the science of health and the art of compassion. Conneaut Save-A-Lot Food Store, not lower quality, just the lowest prices.
And we're live again at Spire Institute, everyone. Ben Jarvie alongside Chuck Guglielmo and Bob Shackle running the camera tonight for us as the eye in the sky. We definitely are really excited about this game, but we know that it's going to be a challenge for Conneaut as far as what they're going to be able to do to win this game. But we know they got a couple really strong players on that team, Chuck, and we know that the one guy we got to key in on for sure was I believe it's Thompson Say, right? He's one of the big scorers for that team.
Number 11.
Yes. So they got a couple guys on this team, actually. Gio Greathouse, really good names, actually. But you're noticing too on it, the height is definitely very much an advantage for this team. 6'4".
And all the veterans, a lot of seniors on this team.
A lot of seniors, a lot of experience, a lot of juniors playing varsity. Really don't see a lot of youth up there in the varsity
only
team.
2 sophomores.
Exactly, and then they got a strong backlog of players too as well for JV and freshmen as well. So I think this is going to be quite a challenge. Talking a little bit about that Mathews game, Coach Tim said definitely, they held them to 11 points, in the first half as far as the second quarter, but from there it kind of unraveled.
The second half of that game, Ben, was pretty even. It's just that they were taken down pretty good in the first and second quarters, and then they played them pretty even Steven in the second half, but too little too late.
Too little too late, yeah.
But some things I took away from the Spartans in their first 7 games, they won 3 and they've lost 4.
Right.
And they are 1-2 on the road, so this is a road game, is the Chance Loomis. Of course, we all know he's their best player.
Oh, yeah.
After 9 points in his opening game against Geneva, every game since then he has scored at least 14 points or more. So he is on quite a double-digit scoring streak. And, of course, he had that game high of 23 points at Northwestern.
Right.
And he's made 6 out of his last 6 free throws after a rough start there. So he's coming around pretty good. And he leads the team in steals with 4 per game.
Yeah.
Rice, second in the team in three-point makes. A lot of people don't know that. He has 6. And I like to see him shoot more threes, especially from the corner. That seems to be his spot.
Sure.
And the best free throw shooter on the team with at least 12 attempts for Zach Rice, and he's had a game high this year of 16 against Horizon Science. Ben Anzervitz, this is going to surprise you. His game high this year has been 12 against Fairport Harbor. He averages 4 assists a game. That leads the team. But in his last 11 free throw attempts, he has not hit 1. He is 0 for his last 11.
Yeah.
And that's both against Crestwood and Mathews. And he started 8 for 11. So you know he can do it.
Right.
He's just a little slump.
Yeah.
And then Larry Ham, he heated up off. He was hot during that 3-game winning streak. He averaged 13 points a game. And in the losses, he averages 8.5 points a game.
Okay. Well.
Averages 8 rebounds a game. He has 2 double-doubles. That leads the team. And 7 blocks.
7 blocks. That's impressive. And Gavin Hedrick. Don't know
he
his
also
total.
has 7 blocks.
I was going to say he's probably got at least 7. Yeah.
7 blocks and 7 rebounds a game.
Well, there you go. I think that's the thing. I mean, we're going to have to definitely keep those numbers going against this Trinity team. You got, like I said, a lot of height and a lot of experience. You're going to have to block and get force some turnovers against this team. Keep it low scoring. It's the only way where if they start running away with it with high offensive output, it's just going to be a complete disaster for Conneaut. We got to keep them to a controlled game, play at our pace. Another thing I was talking about was J.B. Bickerstaff, the head coach for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lost to Indianapolis the other night, and he was talking about the Cavaliers. They were a better team, but they didn't play at the speed, at the tempo of the game that they wanted to. They let Indiana choose the pace of the game. Conneaut has to be that same way. Coach Tim needs to tell them that they need to play at the pace that they want to, not at the pace that Trinity sets the game at. So
they need to shoot more. And I say it all the time. They need to shoot more. So I did a little homework. I have their averages versus the national averages from high school on field goals attempted. We have attempted 283 field goals. You know what the national average is for a high school team? 399.
Oh, okay.
And so we're way below there.
Yeah.
And then there's this field goal percentage. Now we have 43%. The national average is 41%, so we're a little higher there, but that's based on points per shot. Right. We get 1.2 points per shot. The opposition gets 1.8.
Okay, so
and
more.
So our adjusted field goals, we're at 46%, and the national average is way up at 71%.
We're not taking a lot of three-point shots,
We're
really.
not taking a lot of shots.
Yeah.
And they're open, and I'm wondering if maybe it's a confidence thing with some of them.
Oh, they're discouraged for sure, I bet you. And Chance Loomis, like you said, he's been the guy that's been on attack for this team. He's going to have to be the one that at least starts to set the vibe and the tone for this team.
But he needs help.
He needs help.
He needs help.
He needs help. You know who I want to see wake up tonight for sure, especially from behind the arc, is JR. I think he takes the shots, but if they're not dropping, he just kind of leaves that outside shot at home.
Yeah,
you know?
he is one that he is confident in his shot. He just doesn't get it. He's not out there a lot.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yep.
That could change.
Yep. I don't see a lot of confidence out there on the floor tonight, unfortunately, but I want to see them start to feel a little bit more at home. I know this is a very daunting task to play here at Spire Institute, but it shouldn't be too out of the league. They played at the Erie Insurance Arena. You know, we played Edgewood there a few years ago. It starts to make them feel a little bit more in a larger setting as it starts to acclimate to this. So
another thing we've got to keep in mind is Ben Anzervitz. This is his, eighth game? Let's see, we're 3 and 4. Eighth game now. He can only play 11 games, so he's coming toward the end.
Right. This is it tonight, and then 3 more after that. So there's no, and we talked about that. It's just 11 games, and then that's it. You can't save those games for later in the year, probably, right? So that's too bad.
And I think that, I don't know. I shouldn't say that. All I know is he said after 11 games, that's it for him for the year.
Okay. Well, that's too bad. That's his senior year, so it's a shame for a career to end like that. And he's been a major leader for this team, not necessarily the leading scorer, but the most consistent player out there by far, and the most outspoken, controlled with his emotions. He's just a natural leader. He's very good at focusing on the task at hand. So he's definitely going to be missed in the second half. So we want to at least finish the first half at 500, and then we can make something of the rest of the season, hopefully.
And their differential isn't all that bad as a team. Offensively, they average 51.9 a game and give up 54, so that's close.
Right.
And, like I say, they're 3 and 4, so they can get to the 500 mark with a win here tonight. St. John is up next for them on Tuesday. That's a winnable game.
Right.
So let's see what happens in the next couple of games.
Exactly. But we haven't covered a game, just thinking about it, we haven't covered one since Horizon, you and me.
No.
So it's been a while. That Mathews game, as we all kind of know, that it was canceled due to a COVID outbreak last week. They just made it up this past Wednesday. The final score was 52-37, I believe. So it'd be nice for Conneaut at least. Well, this was supposed to be the holiday tournament too, not to remind you of that, but it unfortunately got broken up for a lot of different reasons.
Kind of still is, though.
It
really
still feels like a holiday tournament.
Yeah.
It's in a neutral environment.
Yeah.
It's against Trinity anyway, so Edgewood's here. So they're playing Hawken instead of St. John. They actually just played Trinity last night as well, too. So. And to remind you, of course, too, the Edgewood Hawken game, actually, we're also going to cover right after this following as well. So stick here on 1360 WOW YouTube channel, and we will have a separate link for that.
And that's scheduled, I think, 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. So we're going to have a break, and then we'll come back for that one. So check us out on 1360wow.com. And, I'm sorry, we're just going to have that on TV only. I'm sorry. So check us out on 1360 WOW Sports on YouTube, and we will cover that game there.
And
you can
you
find
should
it
be
there.
Digested pretty well before we get to that second game, right?
I think so. No doubt. And we'll take this brief timeout as we start to commence the national anthem. Stick around on 1360 WOW Sports and 1360 AM and 102.9 FM for the rest of this exciting Trinity Conneaut matchup coming up. There we go. And we got less than 60 seconds till game time. Just going to roll out the starting 5 for each team.
Sean Wood, a 5'11" guard, 11th grader, will be one of the starters. Number 1, Keenan Hughes, will be another starter for the Trojans. Number 5, Eric Snow. Dom Locklear will be in there. He's number 10. And number 23, Carlin Morris. So your starting 5 for the Trojans: Sean Wood, Keenan Hughes, Eric Snow, Dom Locklear, and Carlin Morris. And for the home-standing Conneaut Spartans, even though we're here at Spire, Zach Rice will be a starter. Averages 8.7 a game. J.R. Hutchison is starting. We just talked about him in the pregame. He's averaging 2.3 a game. Gavin Hedrick will be starting. His average is 2.1 a game. Ben Anzervitz starts. His average is 8.4 a game. And Larry Ham will start, and Larry Ham is averaging 10.3. So not in there is their best player, Chance Loomis. Interesting.
He is probably going to be a good 6-man, though. He's still,
Yeah.
he's dressed. He's ready to go.
So we are about ready to go. Chuck Guglielmo and Ben Jarvie on 1360 WOW, 102.9 FM and WOW TV, and Chuck Guglielmo with Bob Shacko on our cable channels, 6 and 1024, and online at conneautohio.gov. Click Departments, click Cat TV, and go to videos, and you will see that game taped. Ham ready to jump against Morris. And the ball is in the air, and it's controlled by the Trinity Trojans, Dom Locklear. Locklear give to Morris. Top of the key jumper is good by number 1, Keenan Hughes.
Keenan Hughes, nice shot. Nice little floater, not really too fancy, but good shot. High percentage shot there by Trinity.
Anzervitz gets the ball into the forecourt, into the lane, and his pass is blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Spartans. Rice will inbound for the Spartans. Better hurry. And he throws it right to Keenan Hughes. Underneath, number 5 puts it up, missed the shot. Rebound, Ben Anzervitz. Spartans catch a break there, don't they? Rice back the other way, puts it up and in.
And nice movement, actually. Ben Anzervitz there with a fast break pass, and pretty good play for Conneaut. Starting out.
And the Trojans throw that ball away. Conneaut gets it back. Game tied at 2. We are at the Spire here in Geneva. Into J.R. Hutchison. Talked about him, Ben, on our pregame show, and it's good to see him get a start today.
Yep, exactly. And yeah, kind of unusual, and Chance actually coming off the bench, but we'll see how that unfolds for the team.
Anzervitz has the ball go off his hands, out of bounds, and it belongs to the Trojans.
Yeah, I think he was just being guarded so tightly, and unfortunately the speed, he couldn't catch up to himself, and the ball drifted out of his hand.
All right, back on offense go the Trojans. Hughes with the ball. Pass inside. Now out to Hughes. Hughes into the paint. Here goes a 3 ball in the air. It's short. But they get the rebound. Hughes back up. It doesn't go, but there's a foul on the Spartans.
Yeah. Hughes getting a lot of his own rebounds and being an offensive force, definitely. 6'1" guard, senior.
Keenan Hughes will go to the line. First one is up, and it's short. Hughes will try to split the pair. Short again. Rebound. by Locklear. Puts it back up and in.
Oh, man. Locklear just too big of a force to stay underneath there, but.
Actually, that was Carlin Morris.
Morris, I was going to say.
So it's 4-2 Trojans.
6'4" forward, a junior.
And the Spartans get the ball back. And what do we have? Timeout Spartans. Spartans take time with 6:04 to play in the first quarter. It's Trinity 4 and Conneaut 2.
Yep. This early game start brought to you by your Conneaut Dairy Queen. The featured blizzards are Candy Cane Chill and Frosted Sugar Cookie. While supplies last, December's coming to an end. After that, they're rolling out a whole new blizzard menu. And, of course, the chicken strip basket, always a good choice for all occasions. Their entire brazier menu, always great. Gift cards are always welcome for myself, Chuck, any loved ones for a late Christmas present or a New Year's Eve gift, maybe to your mailman, your utilities specialists out there. And, of course, the Dairy Queen ice cream cakes are good for all occasions.
Inbounds pass to Anzervitz. Conneaut with a chance to tie with this possession. Good move by Ben, puts it up and off the front of the rim, no good.
You know, if he just followed that shot again, I think he would have had a shot at that, a second attempt.
Hughes. There goes a long corner shot, no good by Sean Wood.
Hit
Back
off
up
Anzervitz.
and good for 3 by Hughes.
Yep, that was too easy. Anzervitz should have got the rebound. It just bounced right off his hand.
And it's now 7-2. Can't be digging a hole against this team, Ben.
No, you can't. Trying to just
need
get
a
it
bucket
back
here.
up. Yep.
Rice into Ham. Ham needs to put it in.
Oh, hard
Tried
foul.
to put it in, but he got nailed on the arm, didn't he?
Yep, sure did. Actually, really the whole body, actually. But Larry's going to shoot 2 at the foul line.
Where he is 11 for 25 this year, just 44%. First one by Larry Ham is good.
And that foul shot brought to you by Chris Breck State Farm Insurance. Consider bundling your insurance covered and saving money. Call 593-1191. Here to help life go right.
Larry misses the second one, but Rice is there for the rebound. Rice from the corner. It's a long 2. No good. Rebound.
And Conneaut gave up on that one. They could have forced a turnover maybe on the loose ball.
Eric Snow got that rebound. Wood puts it up. Has it blocked and taken away by Larry Ham, who was hustling after that one. Larry Ham, told you rebounds pretty good, but almost 8 a game.
JR trying to just stay out of Larry's way.
All right, inside to J.R. Hutchison, pitches it out to Anzervitz. Anzervitz to Rice. Rice drives to the hole. He'll go to the line for 2. I think it's a shooting foul and not a floor foul.
I think so.
So Zach Rice, best free throw shooter for the Spartans, 12 of 17, 71%. First one for Rice, good. Well, that's good to see after going 0 for 8 at the free throw line at Mathews.
Yeah, he was hot too. If we go back to Horizon, he was a hot foul shooter, and see it since then it's cooled right off.
Rice again, and rolls off. And that makes it a 7-4 game. And back comes Trinity, and they lost the ball almost. They did lose it. Here comes J.R. Hutchison.
Yep. Nice pick by Larry, and he'll bring the ball up. Larry getting a steal and a block. But then stolen away.
By Eric Snow. Goes to the hole and puts it in.
Yeah, there was some hard collision there too as well, but I think Larry just got tangled up in it.
Costin's going to get ready to check in, so is Noah Ham, so doesn't look like we're going to see Chance Lewis anytime soon.
Okay. Well, it must have been related to that thing that happened at Mathews, unfortunately, on Wednesday.
I believe so.
Yep.
Rice with the ball, or now it's out to Hedrick. Hedrick top of the circle. You're taking 16 points out of the game. That's all I can tell you.
Yep.
Ham, short jumper, no
blocked.
good.
It was blocked by Morris. Back down the other way for Trinity.
Yep. And there goes Hughes, or Wood, I should say, underneath.
Ooh.
Shot is up and in by
That was
23.
23. That was a nice, tasty little over-the-top dump-off by Eric Snow over to Morris for 2.
And that makes it 11-4. The Trinity Trojans on top. Give to Hutchison. Hutchison over to Rice. Rice going to drive. Put it up around the iron. No good.
He needed to cut a little bit back out just to bounce it off the glass. It was too hot. Oh, and travel or out of bounds?
What do we have here? A
I think
violation of some sort against the Trojans.
Yeah, I think he stepped out or a travel. I'm not sure. It was right there in the corner. So back over. It's a turnover. Conneaut Spartans basketball.
Rice to Anzervitz. All the way over to Costin. Nate Costin with the ball. Moves along the baseline. Gives it out to Anzervitz. Anzervitz inside to Rice. Put it up and in. Zach Rice has 4.
Zach Rice, good fight to get close to the basket. He learned from that last possession how to fight in there and get it right in the rim. Inside the circle.
Oh, falling down, and we got a
travel.
Walking too much call against Trinity.
Well, he just fell down. He ran into a wall named Larry Ham and fell right down.
Comes a whole new slew of 5 Trojans into the game.
Yep. That's a steal, by the way, from Larry, brought to you by the steal of a deal for the month. Your Conneaut Save-A-Lot food store, not lower quality, just lowest prices. Great prices like T-bone steaks, pork roasts, baby back ribs, all through this weekend through Saturday. So check them out on West Main Road.
Rice with the ball, all the way to Anzervitz. He goes up, puts it in.
Oh, man, that was risky. I think he should have moved in a little bit more, but he took the shot from about 10 feet out, and he got it.
For his first basket of the night. New group in there now for Trinity. And the ball's taken away by Noah Ham. Give to Costin. Ball out of bounds off Trinity. Conneaut gets it back.
Yep.
Back to a 3-point game here, 11-8. Rice. Taken away.
Yeah, stolen
by Quincy Haynes. Now Trinity back on offense. Jordan C. with the ball. Top of the circle. 35 into the game, hits Cooper Hughes. And now Christian Price pulls it back out. Over to Christian Hughes. He moves into the paint. Does Christian Hughes put it up and put it in? Cooper Hughes, I should say.
Cooper Hughes, probably the younger brother of Keenan Hughes.
Oh, intercepted.
Yeah, that one taken by Christian Price.
And Cooper Hughes along the baseline. Out to number 2, who moves inside. Ball taken away by Conneaut. That's Larry Ham with the ball. Larry Ham's pretty aggressive here in the first quarter. Ben for 3, way short.
Yep. Looked good, but just didn't quite make it, right, Chuck?
Yeah, it had the aim, huh?
Story of the year.
Not enough strength.
Right.
Underneath, all alone, putting it in for 2 is Christian Price.
Yep, that was too easy.
And it's now 15-8 with a half minute to play here in the opening quarter. Noah for 3. Ooh, in and out. What else is new for Conneaut, right?
Yeah, right. Exactly. It looked good. Just lipped out. Noah Ham, though, taking some shots, which we're not used to, and playing this early as well.
All right. Less than 10 seconds. Noah steals the ball. Playing pretty good, though. Oh, and he throws it away again.
Yeah, Jordan Thompson-Cian.
And that'll end the first quarter with the score Trinity 15, Conneaut 8.
And that ends the first quarter. We'll take this brief timeout. Stick around for second quarter action on 1360 WOW Sports. they're now hiring. Okay. Oh, they don't have enough to work. They've had that. That's been a labor issue though all year. Really, most places didn't reopen their dining room.
Oh, here's some good news. Chance Loomis coming into the game now, so he sat the first quarter for the activity from the other night.
Yep.
Okay, so Loomis has the ball. That's the good news. Loomis, give to Costin. Give J.R. Hutchison and Noah Ham credit for filling in for Loomis. I thought they did reasonably well.
Yes, exactly. But now Chance is back. Oh, he got it.
Nice hustle by Larry Ham.
Yep. And back to Nate Costin.
They must make this worth some points. That was just pure hustle. Loomis for three. No, short. Tries to get his own rebound. It's out of bounds. Conneaut basketball.
Wow. Well, a second effort, too. That one looked like it might have been touched by
What
Larry.
a hustle play by Larry Ham, I'll tell you.
Most people give up on that, and it's over and back.
And never had his feet on the floor to have that over and back call. Just great. Hutchison back into the game. Costin top of the circle. Anzovitz double teamed and lost the ball out of bounds.
Yep. Unfortunately, just got overwhelmed by the double team and fell down, let it slip out of his hands.
15-8. Conneaut keeping it relatively close without Chance Loomis, I thought, Ben.
Yes, exactly. It was a 2-point game at one point, so.
And Trinity now back on offense and driving to the basket, blocked. I think Costin got that block.
Yeah, I think so. Against the smaller Aiden Duncan. Not really that small, though. Oh, Billy brings the ball back into
Billy
play.
does it all, doesn't
Look
he?
at Billy down there getting the ball back into play.
I thought for a minute he was practicing volleyball or something.
Yeah.
Okay, Trinity back on offense. 15-8. Nobody has scored here. A minute in here in the second quarter. Now driving to the hole and scoring is Christian Price. He has 4 points.
Yep.
Inbounds pass to Chance Loomis, who gives it right back to J.R. Hutchison, whose dad is here covering the game this time.
Yep.
Sitting right down below us. We're up high here at the Spire. Costin in the corner out to Gavin Hedrick. Give to Loomis. Loomis dribbling out front. Loomis pulls inside, goes up with a little short jumper short. Rebound, though, as Costin puts it up, no good. Boy, they just can't get their shots to go. Isn't it something?
Yeah, but they got the second effort, which
and
is
they're
more
good
than they need.
shots. I just don't understand
Yeah,
it.
they just need more of them, really.
Yes, keep shooting.
Oh, and Chance touched it. So it will not be a over and back.
If you shoot it 10 times, one's bound to go in, which
Yeah,
is
just
luck, right?
Just got to get 10 shots then, apparently.
Out of bounds, Conneaut gets it back.
Well, what I'm noticing, definitely Trinity is a very good team, but they have made some sloppy mental errors.
Yes, and keeping you at least close enough.
Yes.
17-8. It's 9 points. And they can't afford to go down, any bigger than that.
Right.
Because they're not a come-from-behind team, although they did that twice at Northwestern.
Right.
Give to Larry Ham. So probably not an accurate statement because they have done that.
Someone's got to start hitting the shots, though, in order to come from behind.
Let's just say they're not noted for doing that.
Right.
Costin for three, short. Well, you could see it as soon as it was released.
You saw it. You called it before it even hit the rim.
Yeah, you could see it as soon as it was released. Missed shot. Another rebound by Gavin Hedrick. Timeout, Spartans. Timeout on the floor, 5:12 to play. It's 17-8, Trinity over Conneaut.
Yep. And smart heads-up play by Coach Tim. Speaking of heads-up plays, make the biggest heads-up play of all and invest with Conneaut Savings Bank. Stop and ask about online and mobile banking. They're great at making transactions fast, simple, easy, and transparent for you. CSB in Conneaut and in Austinburg. Couple keys though definitely is they're taking the shots that you said they were low in attempts. They seem like they're going back to that, Chuck. I don't know if they were listening to you. Maybe they've been listening to our broadcast.
If they're not listening to me today, they certainly are, because I got 4 of them coming on my show tomorrow. They're going to hear it then too.
They're going to hear it, huh? Yeah.
Right, Bob? They're going to hear it tomorrow.
I wanted to compliment you too on the Steve Cray show. I like that show.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, and Elijah one was great.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yes.
Here comes Jason Loomis now. Play back in. Give to Larry Ham. Larry Ham is out there hustling. I'll tell you that right now. Make no mistake about that. Loomis. This is like really his first quarter, so he's still trying to warm up. Loomis out there. But I would suggest we get a basket. Loomis, short jumper. No good. Rebound.
There you go.
Conneaut's there for the rebound.
Good hustle, Zach Rice.
Foul, Trinity.
Yep, non-shooting foul, but a reach in, I think, by number 4. Jacob Ernst. No, that's Edgewood. Chris Bell. There we go.
Rice inbound right in front of us. Only we're up higher than he is. 17-8, Trinity, 4:34 to play, second quarter action here at the Spire. This is a home game for the Spartans. Loomis over to Rice. Give to Hedrick. Hedrick hands it off to Costin. Costin throws it away.
Yep, he left his feet and didn't know what else to do.
Missing the shot, but back up and in by number 2?
I think 2, yeah.
Number 2, Aiden Duncan.
Yep. I mean, Larry had all the hustle again to block the shot, but no one else went down there to back him up. It was 3 versus 1.
It's going to be Trinity basketball.
Huh. I don't know. I think it's Conneaut ball.
Now they say Conneaut ball.
I thought not sure if it was number 2 to go out and get the ball, but no, it was definitely touched by them, I think.
All right, Spartans in desperate need of a hoop. They haven't scored yet in the quarter.
Right, and we're about halfway through it. Oh, and lost. Chance trying to make his way in.
All the way, number 4 scores. Chris Bell.
Oh, turnover by Conneaut. Called stepping out of bounds, just toeing the line on that far side. Conneaut just really, they were keeping it tight in the first quarter. They really do not have any answers right now.
Aiden Duncan will inbound. Trinity has scored 6 points in the quarter to none for the Spartans. Don't forget, we will have that Edgewood Hawken game for you later on tonight, both here on the cable channels and on WOW YouTube TV. In for 2 is number 2, Aiden Duncan. He has 4.
Yep, he's coming alive. They got talent all over the place for Trinity. No one's really broken out for them so far yet, but a lot of different outlets for scoring for them.
Hedrick. Blocking foul.
Blocking foul, I think, on number 2. Non-shooting foul, so it's going to be inbounded from behind the basket.
Out to Ham. Now Anzervitz in the corner to Loomis, and he steps out of bounds.
He's not playing very heads up right now, so it's almost better him not being in at this point.
Yeah, things have went the other way since he came in.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. But I'd rather have him in there. I mean, that's 16 points.
Exactly. He's going to need to make up for his first quarter absence.
All right, Trinity. Here goes 14 with
Way
a long
off.
shot, wide left. Anzervitz hauls down the rebound, outlet to Loomis, 2-on-1 break. Loomis puts it up. Good.
There you go.
Maybe that'll get him going.
That was a great outlet pass by Ben Anzervitz, too. But that breaks a scoring drought, Chuck. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, as soon as we score our first points, Trinity decides they've seen enough and they want to take time out.
Was that a
2:16 Trinity 23, Conneaut 10.
I could be wrong, but that was a 12-0 Trinity run before that too by chance.
Going back to the end of the first.
Right. So that definitely hurts. But they got to fight their way back in with 2:16 left to go in this half. I want to remind you, of course, too, at the halftime recap coming up in between second and third quarter, brought to you by none other than Conneaut Save-A-Lot Food Store. Not lower quality, just lowest prices. Save-A-Lot has your inflation-fighting food prices like T-bone steaks for $3.99 a pound, pork butt roast $1.19 a pound, baby back ribs only $1.99 a pound, chicken wings $1.99 a pound. Too, you definitely can't get better prices than that anywhere else. I mean, they're getting outrageous with chicken wing prices lately. Plus more all through today and Saturday. Conneaut Save-A-Lot on West Main Road. And we need a save here. We need a couple saves for Conneaut.
Chuck Guglielmo, Ben Jarvie with you here on 1360 WOW, 102.9 FM and on WOW TV. And Chuck Guglielmo, Bob Shacko on the cable channels 6 and 1024 and online at ConneautOhio.gov. Departments, Cap TV, and videos. Okay, here we go. Play back in. Trinity with a ball and the lead. Oh, wide open here on the right side, but he decides to drive and then pass off. Long three is good, and that is by number, 14?
14.
Demarion Hill. And a holding foul on Trinity. 16-point lead. That's too much for Trinity.
Yeah,
So we need to do something about that in the last minute and 46 seconds. At least try to get it down to 10 points.
Conneaut just needs to come alive. They got a minute 40 to get some more points. They only got 10 points all game.
All right, Anzervitz. He's another guy that needs to shoot a little bit more. He'll shoot here, and he'll get hammered and go to the line for two. And we told you about his slump there at the free throw line. Let's see if that can end here.
Yeah.
0 for his last 11.
Yep, and going back the last two games, right? So
let's see if we can end that here. Come on, Ben.
well, and they're getting beat up just to try to get to the basket. So they need to make it worth their while to hit some of these shots.
When the clock isn't moving, Anzervitz shoots. He misses another one. 0 for his last 12.
And he's got to salvage his senior year here a little bit with only 3 games left, too. You want to leave on a good note.
I mean, you start off 8 for 11, and then you go 0 for 12?
Yeah.
Hey, finally
got
breaks
it, huh?
it. Finally breaks it. His third point of the night. It's 26-11 in favor of Trinity. All right. The Trojans. You know, Ben, Conneaut used to be called the Trojans back in the day. There's a long three, and that's good by 14, is it?
Yep. Hit another 3.
Demarion Hall.
Yeah, he's their outside shooter. Oh, travel call on Ben Anzervitz. Man, that's killing us right now. Some of these sloppy mistakes like this are really killing Conneaut. Killing these drives just to try to get some points on the board.
29-11. 1 minute to go here in the first half. And that's going to be Conneaut ball.
I was going to say, it has to be a turnover on against Trinity.
Less than a minute to play in the half. 18-point difference here. All right, Loomis. He's got a double-digit scoring streak on the line. He's going to need at least 8 more points before this one's over to keep that streak going. Rice. Ham. See, nobody wants to shoot. Anzervitz, baseline jumper.
There.
And it went in.
Benny got another 2.
He's got 5. And it's 29-13. Trinity looks like they'll play for the final shot with about 14 seconds to go. And here goes Cooper.
He's got breakaway speed, definitely. Just tucked that one in and just broke out like Kyrie Irving.
And Duncan with 6, and we have reached halftime here with the score. Trinity 31 and the Spartans 13.
And we'll take this timeout, then come back for the halftime recap brought to you by Conneaut Spartans right after this on WOW Sports.
Really good play out there. Very well. You got the ball out there? Yeah. Good job. Start of the game. Start of the game for getting that ball. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, everybody's scared. That might give you very clean players. He probably will. Yeah, honestly. You see how he went out there and jumped on that one? Yeah. Can't get him real for the Browns. We want to make sure the game goes. Yeah, I want your input. But I just didn't know if they wanted to come up here. Yeah.
And we're live at the Spire Institute in Geneva, Ohio. Ben Jarvie and Chuck Guglielmo for
Chuck who?
Chuck G and Bob S over here for the Conneaut Save-A-Lot halftime recap. And Chuck, I mean, it was not a very promising half. It's hard to really highlight a lot of good things for this Conneaut Spartans team. It kind of gets you a little frustrated at times.
We'll see what happens in the second half, but it's got shades of Mathews all over it. I mean, an 8-point first quarter and a 5-point second quarter, it's not going to get it done.
Right, exactly. 13 points is what Conneaut's sitting at right now against 31 for Trinity. Definitely, too, I mean, we knew that some of the offensive struggles were going to start coming up when Chance Loomis didn't start the game. He really didn't play until very late in the first quarter and then came in the second half and he started going. Ben Anzervitz found a little bit of rhythm there at the end of that second quarter. I'll say a little bit. He got 5 points there to chip in. But he's a little afraid to shoot outside, it seems like. We were just talking about some of these guys that are afraid to shoot outside. We were talking before the game, you're talking about the attempts of outside shots. We're 100 shots behind the average school. And tonight, it doesn't look like anyone wants to shoot from behind the arc. Granted, sometimes we don't have the best percentage of shots either, but if we start taking more high percentage shots, we're going to climb back in these games, but we don't have a chance if we're not willing to launch the ball.
Yeah, my thing, when you're down so big, you have to shoot. You
Yep.
just have to shoot.
Yep.
Doesn't go in, it can't be because you didn't try to shoot.
Yep.
It's that simple.
Exactly. J.R. Hutchison started the game in lieu of Chance Loomis and didn't really get any shot. I don't think he attempted one shot.
Who?
J.R. Hutchison.
I don't think so. And neither is Hedrick.
Yeah, so Hedrick's not a shooter. I know he doesn't like to think of himself as a shooter.
Yeah, but he's got to be.
But he unfortunately in a team that needs shooters,
Yeah,
he
he's
just
got to shoot.
at least the inside, work the paint a little bit, for sure.
He's got to shoot. They all got to shoot.
They all definitely got to shoot.
Rice and Ham need to shoot more too.
So for Trinity, there was a lot of different guys that scored.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys.
8 guys. So that's how you get your 31, and that's not even really a massive total compared to some of these schools.
8 guys and nobody with any more than 6.
Yeah, but that's a good
balanced.
That's a very nice balanced offensive attack. Keenan Hughes was the guy that really started offensively. He finished with what, like 5?
Yep.
4?
He's got 5.
Okay, and then really Aiden Duncan was a guy that really was able to drive to the hoop. He's just a sophomore.
6, and Demarion Hall has 6, and both those guys that have 6 came off the bench.
They came off the bench, exactly.
They weren't even starters.
Hall just hit. He's 2 for 2 from behind the arc, so he's just a very good outside shooter. Something that Conneaut needs, a guy that comes off the bench, gets the ball, and shoots, kind of like a Thane Hayes. We don't have a Thane Hayes anymore, unfortunately, or someone like that, a Mikey Farrell. But a guy that can just be a very strong role player. Everyone needs to have a role on this team. Conneaut needs to still find some of these roles. And unfortunately, it seems like there isn't quite as much of that designation, it seems like. But
Trinity Trojans have hit 3 triples. We haven't even made it. Well, maybe we tried one, but we don't have any triples. They've only been to the line twice, Trinity, and they missed them both.
Yeah, the foul differential was 6 to 1.
Yeah, 3 to 6. We've made 3 out of 6.
Okay. So there you go. That's pretty much it, unfortunately, which isn't always good. We wish we had a lot more. 13 points for Conneaut. They're down 18. They're gonna have to really fight their way in. 6 3-pointers is all it's going to take, Chuck. That's what I'm going to say. 6 3-pointers to get back in this game.
There you go.
Just think of it like that's if I'm the coach in there, I'm saying 6 3-pointers. We're back in this one, guys.
Chance can get 3 and Zach can get the other 3.
Or whatever. Each one person gets 1, and then you get 6 different guys to make a shot. And there you go.
We're doing Edgewood and Hawken later tonight, but our next Spartans broadcast is going to be 1 week from tonight, back at Garcia Gymnasium. We'll be taking on Badger.
Yes, exactly. Looking ahead at
Friday,
the schedule.
January 6th, Badgers in town.
Yeah, let's look ahead a little bit at the schedule too. Well, let's talk a little bit about Trinity too itself as a school, because they're pretty good. They play in that Chagrin Valley Metro Conference. They play really good schools like Lutheran West, Cuyahoga Heights at 7-0. Lutheran West is at 8-1 overall, 3-0 in that region. Brooklyn, who we know them, we played them before, and Independence 0-6 this year, so they fit right in the middle of all that at 4-2 overall, 1-2 in the conference. But I mean, they definitely have a very good team. It's a private school that really fits well into this mold of a basketball school. They have a ton of guys on this roster. I mean, they got 15 guys on varsity alone, if I'm counting that correct. And they got at least 12 or 15 more on JV and freshmen. So it's very impressive to see all that. They got a very good program and a very good school. And talking about that too, Edgewood, they've always had a good program. They lost last night to this same Trinity team, but John Bowler, very good coach that really brings out the best in his guys and always gets really good players that come out year after year.
Going to be exciting covering them tonight.
Yes, definitely. Edgewood and Hawken. I don't know a whole lot about Hawken right now, but we're definitely excited. They got a pretty decent-sized roster as well, too, looking at it. A lot of freshmen and sophomores on this team, you can tell. So we'll definitely see. We got about 45 seconds left to go. Any scores around the league? Probably not. We'll just
not on a Friday afternoon, I wouldn't think, unless there's some holiday tournaments that might be going on.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything really. Tonight we got Girard at Cache, Chardon at Geneva, Geneva 2-7 on the year, by the way. Chuck, I was just talking about that. It's kind of hard to believe, right? But they've fallen off the shelf there a little bit after that hot start against us.
The original starting five is back in there for the Trojans and for the Spartans. Chance Loomis is starting here in the third quarter. Everybody else who started the game is in there. It's 31-13 as we begin quarter number 3 here at the Spire. And Edgewood will start with the ball. Edgewood.
Yeah.
Trinity will start with the ball.
Yeah, you call them whatever you want, right?
Underneath to number 23, puts it up and in, and that's Carlin Morris. He now has 6. Better get it out of that backcourt.
Yep, get it up.
Rice
Get it up.
to Ham. Finally, just did get it, if you ask me. Loomis. Loomis is going to need 8 points to keep his double-digit streak alive.
Going to have a really strong second half.
Loomis traveling.
And it's like he knew it, too. He really didn't argue that at all. These guys need to just play a little bit more heads-up basketball, really. Turnover.
33-13. Driving underneath.
Oh,
Blocked by Hedrick.
Yep, nice.
No stranger to that, is he? That's part of his repertoire.
Yep, but it stays with Trinity, though.
Yeah, Joe Tate used to say a block is good if you get the ball.
Yeah.
Up with a shot. Missed is Sean Wood.
Nice rebound by Hedrick again. He's playing really good defensive basketball. We just need to get him offensively rolling a little bit. Oh,
Larry Ham was going to take that 3, but
yep.
I thought they were going to call a foul, but they didn't.
Keenan Hughes, though, is really trying to steal that one, and Larry just panicked and tried to dish it out to Zach, and turnover, Conneaut.
That Trinity coach came very close to getting a technical.
Really?
I don't know what it was about, but very, very close.
I wasn't paying attention over here.
Let's see if the Spartan defense can pay attention here and get a stop. 33-13, Trinity on top. Underneath, holding foul. Think they got Anzervitz or Hedrick? Anzervitz. That will send Sean Wood to the line.
Sean Wood, a junior guard, 5'11". One of the quiet ones on this team, but maybe, and he gets in there for the scoring column.
Making the first, it's now 34-13. Good again, but they say lane violation. Do not take that point.
Okay.
Or do not put that point on the board.
Okay.
So my question, Ben, since it was a lane violation, does it count as a free throw attempt?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think if it was by Trinity, yes. It's their shot.
Hedrick. Put it in, Hedrick. Yes.
And he got one.
Hedrick.
He gets 2.
How about that?
He just fought his way under the hoop, and nice high percentage shot for Gavin Hedrick. That's exactly what he needed to get started.
Oh, my, did he ever.
Yes.
Let's see if that can give him some confidence. Did he ever.
Oh, it's stolen
Turnover
away.
by Trinity. Here comes Loomis. Give to Ham. Ham underneath Rice, up, in.
Man, look at them fighting back here.
Zach Rice, what, 7 points now?
Yeah, they got 4 early in this third quarter. I'm not sure how Zach ended up with the ball. It was a loose ball, looked like he picked up, but I'm not arguing.
Let's see if Trinity can get a little lazy here. And
Oh.
there's a couple of big misses. That's what you need. Stops converted into points.
Yep. Good rebound finally by Larry. It
Lead
didn't
is-
look sharp.
The lead is down to 17 for Trinity. Anzervitz. Give to Rice. See?
Oh,
See the extra pass again.
Yep. And
Loomis could have got that ball, but he wasn't looking.
yeah, I think the ball, neither him or Anzervitz didn't go for it. It was just loose and rolled out.
But you see, Rice was open, and he made that extra pass. What happened?
And exactly. It was predictable, too.
And he can hit a 3 every now and then.
Yep. And lazy passes, too. They're kind
Here
of
goes a
lob
3.
passes.
Now, let's see. Here comes Loomis.
Nice rebound by Chance, though. At least
Ham. He should have taken that 3.
there's Ben Anzervitz. He could have.
Anzervitz in the paint. Larry, take it. It's a long 2. Nope, too hard, but that's okay. He took the shot.
Yep. He took the shot.
He
it was
took
way
the
off.
shot. Underneath.
Nice.
Foul on Ham.
Well, at least he got the foul. I thought that might have almost been a clean block. Just came on the way down, clipped him. But like you said, it's painstaking to say, Chuck, but they just got to just let it fly.
Shoot.
You know?
You're down, what, 17? Shoot.
You just got to let it fly at this point.
I'm okay with Larry missing it. He shot.
Yep.
You gave yourself a shot.
You're going to
You
tell him
gave
that?
yourself a chance.
You're going to tell him that tomorrow?
I'm going to tell him a lot of things.
He's going to let him
First
have it.
one's up and no good.
Yeah.
And this is who at the line, Ben?
This
Can't
is
see the number.
Number 3.
3?
I'm not sure. I can't see it.
They missed them both. It was
No.
5.
At number 5. Okay.
Eric
Snow, yeah.
That helps. Okay. Okay, who shot that up
That
and
was
in?
Chance Loomis.
Chance Loomis.
Nice.
Was it a 2?
That was a 2.
Okay.
Nice from the corner of the post there. Great
now look,
shot.
Okay, now you're 34-19.
Crawled
Get
back
another
in.
stop.
Yep.
Get another stop. They're getting a little sloppy and a little careless. They're kind of relaxing, so you got to take advantage.
Yeah, they're on a 6-3 run, though. They got to stick with it.
There's a
as I
basket
said,
there.
No run anymore at that point.
Dom Locklear with his first points of the night. All right, Anzervitz got to shoot. Give it to Hedrick. So he got confidence. It's blocked.
Blocked by Morris.
But he was going up to shoot it.
Yep, and Morris, pretty big
Taken
guy.
away by Anzervitz. 2-on-1. To Loomis. Put it up. He got it.
Nice
And
pass.
Loomis now has 6. So he's now 4 away from trying to keep that streak alive. And it's 36-21. Still got 3.5 minutes to go in the third.
It's a 15-point game, but it's respectable.
Too
nice,
easy.
Nice pass by Snow.
Too easy.
Yeah.
Carlin Morris with 8.
Oh, stolen away by
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, boy.
Sean Wood. And back
Yeah.
up on a quick 2 for
Eric Snow.
Eric Snow. Former Cavalier player, actually.
That hurt.
And then thrown away by Chance Loomis trying to get it to Ben.
They had a little spurt there, and now it's gone the other way again.
Yeah, it's 19, which is actually worse than where we were in half.
3:07 to play, third quarter. It's 40-21 in favor of Trinity.
This Conneaut Spartans timeout brought to you by Chris Breck State Farm Insurance. Consider bundling your insurance coverage and saving money. Call Chris at 593-1191, and he's here to help life go right. He's here to protect you in all ways that shape or form that you might need during this winter season. Everyone needs a little bit more coverage. Maybe you already have coverage with him, but you want to increase a certain thing, or maybe add your spouse or child onto the policy. Definitely bundle and save in many ways with Chris Breck State Farm. And we need to bundle and save as a Conneaut Spartans basketball team here, Chuck. I don't know what else to say. We need to bundle and save this game at least a respectable point total. It's 40-21. We had a really good run there going, and then all of this, it went away like that.
Yeah.
I hate to say that, but now it's 19-point differential.
They needed to sustain that.
Even when we looked like we were keeping up with them, we never got any closer than 15 points.
Right.
So.
All right, play back in. Trinity ball. Way out to Eric Snow. Noah Ham back in there. That's good. Or make that J.R. Hutchison, I should say.
Yeah, he's back in.
I
Been a
think
while.
Those two almost look alike.
Yeah. Definitely with the
I
hair.
wonder which one I'm insulting.
Yeah, with the hair, I would say it's very, very similar. And a turnover by Trinity. So going back to Conneaut Spartans basketball.
With under 3 minutes to play, down 19. Somehow you feel if you can get it down to 10 by the end of the quarter, that's an accomplishment. Anzervitz.
Nope.
Ham falls down. Ham probably thought he was done playing football, huh?
Yeah, exactly. That was a hard collision by Morris, but a foul, and a respectable foul to draw.
Nonetheless.
Yep.
Play back in. Anzervitz. Give to Loomis. Loomis.
Oh, Tip trying to get it over to Ben Anzervitz and stolen away.
What the heck was that?
He was just trying to fling it over top and stolen by Costin.
Yep, here comes a fast break by Loomis. Can he score it? Good move, but didn't get it to go.
It was too hot.
And up and
missed.
No good. Eric Snow comes down, though. Another opportunity. Oh, all alone.
Yeah, they left him right back there. Same player that missed the shot, but he gets his 2.
Keenan Hughes has 7. Again, they don't really have a big scorer. They just got many of them.
Yep.
All right, Spartans going back on the attack. Larry Ham in the paint. JR needed to shoot that. He didn't do it. Give to Costin. Give to Ham. Over to Loomis. Over to Anzervitz. Anzervitz moves inside. Up with the shot. Ooh. No good.
Close.
Rebound, Trinity. Ball taken away by the Spartans.
I agree with Steve there. I thought it was a travel. Oh, loose ball on the ground.
Yeah, every once in a while Steve makes a good point, doesn't he?
Yep, but they say on the loose ball that it was touched by JR and out of bounds, so it goes back to Trinity.
Who's they? The officials, right?
They. Yeah. They. It's always a they thing. It's yeah. They're all part of the union, right? Yeah.
1:25 to play here in the third. 42-21. Trinity Trojans on top, and they have the ball.
Yep, the old riddle. What is 21 out of 42, right?
Hey, you're into it, Ben.
There you go.
There's a loose ball on the floor, goes out of bounds off Trinity. Conneaut gets it back.
Good fight by Costin and JR to get the ball at least loose to force it out on Trinity.
Don't forget our radio Dairy Queen player of the game coming up, along with the interview for the cable channels as well.
Yeah, we're going to try to get people. We're going to try to get at least 1 or 2 players up here. Oh,
off of Costin, out of bounds. Warren Dillaway here from the Beacon. Very disappointed in local coverage for the Spartans this year. That shot is up, no good. I don't think I've seen the Gazette at a boys' game at all this year.
Yes, exactly.
440 in goal has not been at a Spartans game this year, but they certainly were at our playoff football game. All right, going to the free throw line. First one is up. Bounces in.
Ooh.
Quincy Haynes, now another new scorer in the book.
Yeah, another one. That's, what's that, the 10th one for him?
Just about everybody on that varsity roster. Another one, that one's no good. Rebound. Hedrick. To Loomis. Loomis into the paint, looking for 4 more points. There goes a 2.
That was a really hard-fought 2, Chuck.
He's got 8, so if we can get 2 more, he can keep that double-digit streak alive.
Good rebound by Gavin Hedrick.
Jump ball.
Yeah, fighting
Spartan ball.
Yep, fighting up against Price and a couple of these big bodies.
Here you go again, Lance. Chance didn't play the first quarter, but now he's taken over the scoring leader for Conneaut with 8.
.20 seconds left to go in the quarter. Tipped by Aiden. Aiden Duncan and last touch by him. Going back to Conneaut, but they're just trying to make it very difficult for us just to get it at half court, let alone score.
18 seconds left here in the third. Rice finds Hedrick. Hedrick over to Rice. 12 seconds to Loomis. 9 seconds. 5 seconds. Loomis.
And JR gonna get the last shot.
No, too hard. Costin. Up and in, it'll count, and they'll go to the line for 3.
Yes.
Point attempt.
Nate Costin, that one last ditch effort, gets 2 and then the extra shot. That's a nice, good way to salvage the third quarter, Chuck.
Yes, and we'll make it even better. It'll put it in the net for another point.
Yes.
We go 10.
Nathan Costin puts it up. He missed it.
That's all right.
So at the end of 3, it is Trinity Trojans 43, Conneaut Spartans 25.
We'll take this brief timeout, but stick around for fourth quarter action on WOW Sports.
And again, that was a 12-12 quarter.
Yeah.
See,
Even.
second half they managed to stay even with the opponent.
Even.
It's that first half.
It's the first half that they got to eliminate, just like Mathews. Right, Billy?
What do you think, Billy?
Thanks for getting this.
Yeah, yep.
Don't forget, we're going to give you the 2 players here.
Playing better defense and hustling on the boards a little bit better. Just
The second half, yeah.
chance to, but too little too late. Chance to take a shot. He should be taking shots. Maybe and then
Oh, I see. Yeah, we could do that. We can't do it. Okay. Okay. Who?
Chances 8. 8.
Bob Shacko has informed me that when we do our 2 interviews, you'll have to go first or I'll have to go first. We can't do them together because of the camera.
I know that. Well, it's up to you on how we do it. I don't need a camera necessarily to interview him. I can just have a mic.
Okay. That'll be fine.
That's all right.
I mean, for radio.
Yeah, just the
All right,
audio.
and then- okay.
Yeah,
Got
that's
that,
all right.
Bob? All right. We're underway, fourth quarter, long bomb, no good. Rebound, Gavin Hedrick. Loomis fouled. No, travel. That's what we're going to do, Bob. We're going to do them at the same time. He's just going to do his interview on the radio, and we'll do ours on the TV.
That turnover as well brought to you by Conneaut Dairy Queen. Remind you about the Dairy Queen player of the game coming up at the end. Blizzards of the month are still available. Candy cane chill and frosted sugar cookie. The Brazier menu is available all the time. Remember, of course, Dairy Queen ice cream cakes for all occasions, and gift cards are a great little treat for Christmas and after Christmas, New Year's gifts as well. So, and of course, Keith and their family are hiring as well too. So, apply now for all your kids, grandkids, anybody listening. Get them an application and get them started at the Conneaut Dairy Queen. Great family business to grow up and start working at.
If I apply, do I get ice cream as a benefit?
Oh, you definitely. I worked. That was my first job.
Here comes Loomis.
It's nice
He's
hustle.
in double digits.
Nice hustle. Chance to fight his way down there.
10 points for Chance Loomis. He's in double digits at 7 straight games now of double digits. Now his next record he's going for is 14 points, would give him 7 straight of 14 or more.
Good backdoor pass by Aiden Duncan.
Long
Dishes it out.
bomb, no good. Rebound, back up, blocked by Costin.
Nice tip, got it out, but it's going to stay with Trinity. Demarion Hall actually missed a 3-point shot for a change.
Timeout, Trojans with 6:45 to go. Trojans 43, Spartans 27.
We're good. I think it was, you could hear a little bit of like a, yeah, that's all right. And this timeout brought to you by Conneaut Savings Bank. A nice time for a good stop and save. Ask them about online and mobile banking. It makes banking transactions fast and easy. CSB in Conneaut and in Austinburg.
I notice Max Gleason among the missing today.
He didn't even make the trip, huh?
He was among the missing in Mathews.
I'm not sure if he's out or he's
not
on
Billy?
the team.
Billy will give us the information. Billy, do we know anything about Max Gleason? Is he ill?
He's on vacation.
Oh, vacation.
Okay, there you go. Good time for a trip, right?
Bob said ask Bill. Billy knows everything.
Yes, he does.
That's why we bring him with us.
Yeah. Well, he comes on his own accord too, but we like having him. He hangs out.
We have to bring him home tonight, so he's got to sit on one of your laps.
Oh, really? Oh, good. Okay. Oh, because he's staying for the second game. Yeah. Okay.
Baseline
Oh.
jumpers up. And that one is good. I think 12 put it in.
I think 12.
Could see
I'm not
Haynes.
sure. Yes.
And that makes it 45-27. Rice now with the ball
Cross-court pass.
to Anzovitz.
Too much of these cross-court passes, Chuck.
Yep. And you know what it leads to. Anzovitz shot stuck.
Oh. You know, that really breaks your heart. You know, that should have gone in. Don't you think? You know, some of these are just really bad luck. Unfortunately, they're just not. They're not going Conneaut's way.
If it was an opponent shot, it would have went right through the net.
Yeah, some magnetic strip or something like that behind the rim.
Larry Ham turns around and shoots it in. Nice move by Larry Ham, but
Yep.
he's only got 3 points.
Yep, exactly. He's really been passive tonight with everything being off the glass. He's been very good outside of holding the ball.
35 puts it in for 2. Cooper Hughes, he has 4. Anzovitz
Oh, he finds a low lane
puts it up.
and
Over
launches
the
it.
iron, no good, but I think he's going to go to the line.
Yes, he is.
He snapped that 0 for 12. He just happens to be one of those players tomorrow.
Yep. Oh, well, you're gonna tell him about his recent cold streak, right?
Anzovitz first one, yeah, but now I could say he's
Yeah.
hit 2 in a row.
Yeah, exactly.
6 points for Big Ben.
Yep.
No, that name's already been used in sports, hasn't it?
Big Ben.
Big
well,
Ben.
Well, he's yeah.
And, Ben missed the second one.
And
Out of bounds. Conneaut gets it back.
Nice break. That was Demarion Hall trying to recover it under the basket.
5:26, getting down to that time where Ben will be selecting a Dairy Queen player of the game, and then I'll go from there.
Yeah, I'm still thinking.
Ham turns around, shoots no good.
Denied by the rim.
And we're going to do that with Edgewood as well. Since they are in our coverage area, be nice talking to some of those kids. All right, up with the shot, no good. And Larry Ham comes down with a rebound, give to Rice. Loomis will shoot it.
He likes that.
No
likes
good,
that
but
spot.
he follows it. Rice follows it up. No good. Oh, Larry should have hustled a little bit more after that one.
He could have maybe recovered that.
Yes, he could have, and Rice is there for the rebound. Ham up, and it goes in. Larry Ham has 5 points. And it's 47-32. The time now becoming a little bit of a factor, 4.5 minutes.
Right.
Back to 15, Ben. I think you said earlier they got it down to 15, and then it went back up again.
The closest margin we had since the second quarter.
4:15 to play as the Trojans are on the attack. They'll go to the hole. Putting it up and in is number 3, Christian Price. He has 6. Here comes Rice. Anzovitz, Larry Ham, out to Rice. Long shot, no good. Rebound, a pushing foul on the rebound on Conneaut's Nate Costin.
But hey, Zach Rice did take that shot from the wing. So
yes, he did.
He attempted it.
Proud of him.
We're not getting these shots to drop, but they are in there. They're in there to try to attempt these shots.
I'm proud of him. Hey, you might want to watch that show too, the one I did with the Rice brothers. You'll like that one.
Yeah, definitely. I'll
That's
try to
online right now.
I'll check it out. And hopefully this one tomorrow is a big hit I can check out.
Trinity, up. No.
Oh.
Rebound back up, yes. And that was by number 3, and that is Christian Price. He has 8.
He got outboxed. Larry Ham got outboxed by Christian Price.
They don't have a double-digit scorer. We do, but yet we're trailing by a bunch. Turnover, Spartans. Number 11 up and in.
Yep.
Jordan Thompson C. He's in the book, another scorer.
And a nice outlet pass by Quincy Haynes. Oh, no.
Not paying attention.
No one
J.R.
fought for that
Hutchison.
ball. Yeah.
Up and in by 3. Christian Price, they now have their first double-digit score.
And like a 7-0 run there.
Out of bounds.
Yeah, 7-0 run there. Just pretty much took it all out.
I think Noah Ham's going to come in for JR. I don't think Tim liked that. Not going after it. Now, he's not coming in for JR. He's coming in for Loomis and Anzovitz are both going to sit down.
Yeah. Well, I mean, JR needs more playing time too, for sure. So I wouldn't necessarily take him out at this point. Someone's going to have to be out there to shoot threes.
Yeah, I like to see JR with more playing time, but I also like to see him going after that loose ball. He could have got that.
Yes, for sure. Less than 3 minutes left to go in this game. 55-32 in favor of Trinity.
We are here at the Spire. Shooting it up and in is number 4, Chris Bell. He's got 4. Give to Rice.
Yep, I think that was on Hall. For sure. There's a little debate from the Trinity coach, but definitely a non-shooting foul at play. So 4-4 foul differential. Neither team in bonus time yet.
Rice to Ham to Loomis. Loomis over to Noah Ham. Back to Loomis. Loomis, long bomb, no good. Rebound. Conneaut's Gavin Hedrick. Larry Ham around the iron, no good.
Yep, he wanted the foul call, didn't get it.
Back the other way, and scoring is Cooper Hughes. Ben, you better pick somebody so Billy can go get him, and then I can pick somebody after you pick yours.
Okay. It's a toughie.
Loomis has 10, Anzovitz has 6, Ham has 5, 7 for Rice, 2 for Acosta, and 2 for Hedrick. Hedrick.
Oh, I was going to pick him probably too. Although,
35 shoots it off the glass and in. That's Cooper Hughes. He's got 8. 32 for Conneaut, 61 for the Spartans, or for the Trojans. I wish it wasn't the Spartans. Noah Ham has it. Give to Rice, but it's off his hands and over to the Trinity Trojans.
Oh.
Intercepted by Noah Ham. I like his aggressiveness in the first quarter and again here. Loomis up and off the glass and in.
Yep.
Loomis has 12. On the cable channels after this game, I will have Gavin Hedrick on. And I don't know if Ben selected anybody
I
yet.
did. I picked Chance.
Chance Loomis, okay.
I haven't actually interviewed him yet, so he's never been my
I've had him
DQ player of the
twice.
game. Yeah, I know you have. Yeah.
And making that one was number 3, Christian Price. He has 12. I'll give Gavin Hedrick a little shot, see what it's like, because then I get him full-time tomorrow.
Right, exactly.
Speaking of Gavin Hedrick, he puts it up and in.
There you go.
He's
got
coming
4
alive. Points. That matches his career high in games with 4.
I liked him too as well. I was thinking about him, but good fight. Good
Turnover.
Fight.
Spartans. Or no, foul.
Foul. I think called a foul on Chance.
36 seconds to go. And Chance is the other one I'm going to have on tomorrow, so make sure you remind him in your interview.
Yeah.
You're on the Chuck Guglielmo show.
Oh, yeah. I will. He probably hasn't forgotten. He loves
1 o'clock.
He loves you.
Tell him 1 o'clock.
He's
you
probably
said that before.
He likes you. He's probably real excited for it, I bet you. He's going to arrive early, I bet you.
He's probably going to come up here thinking he's going to be talking to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bob said he probably won't be able to sleep tonight.
Yeah.
Good one, Bob. Oh.
Won't be able to sleep tonight.
You've told me that before, that you think he likes me. I don't know what gives you that idea.
No doubt.
Well, after tomorrow, he might not.
That's why he's out there. He's out there just to please Chuck Guglielmo. Oh, and foul.
Oh.
I think that was a foul. Reach in on number
You're
13.
Down to 15 seconds here, and Conneaut will fall to 3-5, and they'll try again Tuesday night at St. John. We will not be broadcasting that on the radio. However, Bob and I will have it on the TV.
Oh.
J.R. Hutchison.
JR. There we go.
And I don't think they're going to try to shoot. If they do, I'll be upset. They did. And who made that? 13.
Number 13, yeah.
Shame on him.
Yep.
Final score. Are they counting it, though?
Yeah, they did. All right. Yeah, they gave him 65, so.
I thought they had 65. Okay, final score here, 65 for Trinity and 38 for Conneaut.
Yep, we'll take this brief timeout, but then join us for the Dairy Queen Player of the Game upcoming with Chance Loomis right after this on WOW Sports. Block you out like this. I'm just going to put that up. Oh, that's right. That's right. Not getting better? You didn't? Did you have surgery? Nope. Are you good? They have surgery. Get that off for you, might have to shave it. Just take it off.
Good chance.
Talk to you, man. All right, yes, sir. Here you go, buddy.
Stay with us. How you doing? Yeah.
Are we ready? Okay. Okay. Yes, and I'm here with Chance Loomis, our Dairy Queen Player of the Game tonight. Chance, definitely not the outcome we were looking for overall, but hey, you had 12 points tonight. You played as well as you always do, and considering you didn't play really the whole first quarter, you really came alive and were really the kickstart that Conneaut was really looking for tonight. What was your mindset coming in, not starting the game, but you still wanted to have that presence and be that go-to guy and be that leader? What was your mindset coming into that game, like being, without playing the first quarter, really?
Like you said, just get out there and get things started, make sure that, we can get something going because, I kind of felt like it was dry out there. The first quarter we didn't really score as much, and I just think we need to get something going.
Yeah, definitely. You're about as sweaty as I've ever seen, man. You played like 5 quarters out there, really, without playing that. That was a tough game. And really a really good team that plays really hustle basketball. What do you think it means like for the team? I mean, we lost the game, but it's a big learning experience for this kind of inexperienced team still to play at Spire Institute against a really good team like Trinity. Like, what does that mean to you guys overall this year, just for a learning experience?
I personally think it's a test, of how good we are, and basically how hard we play in practice, just as much as we practice and as hard as we do. I think it's kind of a test. We usually don't play these bigger teams, these better teams, but our next year's schedule is even harder. So I think that right now is just a test to see where we are and how we're going to be for the next year, couple years.
Sure, exactly. Looking ahead too, I mean, we haven't interviewed you all year, so I'm glad we got the opportunity. You've been really a dynamite. I can tell you definitely like that shot. You have a very good shot on that right side, that fadeaway shot. You've really been working at it. Is that like your signature shot? Is that usually when you want to hit a couple right there back to back? Is that usually one of your go-to shots?
Yep, the way I set up my play style, I like to get to my spots, and that's where my confidence is, in that mid-range area. I shoot the three occasionally, but I shoot 500, 600 of those every day, so I think that's my confidence spot right there.
Sure. What do you think it means, like this guy over here too? I mean, this guy hustles as much as you, just on the glass and stuff like that, stealing the ball, blocking. What do you think it means, Gavin Hedrick, to be the guy that's kind of in your front court, you're being the back court guy as well? Like, what do you think, like, as far as Gavin being behind you goes defensively? You think, like, oh, he's got that block, like you have a lot of confidence in him just to be able to defend the paint?
Of course, yeah, and like you said, he's like that front court guy for me. So because we need it on both ends. So I think that I'm definitely confident in Gavin.
Sure,
100%.
Yep. Looking ahead, I mean, the schedule does not get a whole lot easier, but Badger next week, right? And then I think you got a whole week off, and then next Friday, right? I believe is the next game.
Yeah. Do we have St. John before that, or? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Tuesday. Okay, so we got 2 games next week.
Yeah.
I missed that one. So 2 games next week. So St. John's, actually, that'll be a good game. You guys are looking forward to it.
Yeah, of course.
Definitely a winnable game.
Yeah.
And then Badger after that. So next week, definitely really exciting couple games, and we'll be looking forward to following you as well. So thanks for joining us.
Of course, thank you.
Chance.
Thank you very much.
Chance Loomis, our Dairy Queen player of the game. You want to? I'll ask my dad. Hey, Gavin. Gavin, you want to talk for like 30 seconds? Because I feel bad. I haven't interviewed you all year, man. So. Hey, I joined here live with Gavin Hedrick, actually, and our secondary Dairy Queen player of the game was talking to Chance, and Chance was talking about the confidence with you on the front court. I mean, you're an animal out there, really. I know this game wasn't really the outcome we were looking for, but you, as far as being able to get those blocks and getting that, and then at the end there, you scored a couple, really kind of like accentuating a little bit of that spark that we were looking for from that offensive point. Is there a thing as far as scoring goes that you – is it not natural to you necessarily to be the shooting guy, but you've become more of that as this season's come along? Is that where you're trying to find your role as more now?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't take that many shots a game. I try to get the best shots I can.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you take high percentage, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
Is best. Another thing I've been looking forward to to talk about. So I just wanted to point out too. I've noticed your transition from last year. You look better. You definitely transform your body. You're a stronger, leaner guy. Last year you had a lot of energy off the glass and being able to block shots. This year you've just come alive even more so than that. What was your process from last year to this year to kind of get in shape for basketball season?
Well, I've always been lifting, but like this year I've really started to pick it up. I lift like 5 days a week, even with basketball. So it's just helped my body a ton.
So that's really been it. Nothing different. You just hit your stride and.
Yeah, I definitely went like more heavy.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Kind of more hardcore. There you go. As far as the season goes, 3-5 on the year, but overall though, it feels like we've had a lot of breakthroughs this year at just necessarily transforming it onto the court. What do you think as far as some of the guys go? You're definitely one of those big role players with Chance and Ben and Larry. Like, what is it about this squad that's a little bit different than every other year? You think, like, you guys tend to have a good camaraderie to you. You guys really have a really strong connection. Yeah. Is that you think like a difference from last year to this year?
I mean, all these guys that we're playing, like that are starters, we've played the past 3-4 years. So our chemistry is really starting to come together. I mean, there's Ben, he's new, but he's a great guy. He's fit right in pretty easily.
Sure, exactly. Yeah, no, great game, and sorry it didn't go the way you want, but we'll see you next week for St. John's and for Badger. Thanks, Gavin. Appreciate it. Yep. Good game, Gavin Hedrick. And with that said, the game was 65-38 was the final score tonight, and it was a up and down game. But Chance Loomis led tonight with 12 points. Had a couple contributors. Ben Anzervitz had 5. Gavin Hedrick, I believe, had 4, and yeah, you just had a different mixture. But overall, there we go. I was right. 6. He had 6. Larry Ham had 5. Ben Anzervitz had 6. Chance Loomis had 12. J.R. Hutchison had 2. Nathan Costin had 2. And Zach Rice had 7. Zach Rice didn't take a lot of shots tonight, but at least he hit some of them and got in the scoring column with 7 points. It was the second leading scorer tonight behind Chance with 12. So really not the game we were looking for, but it was a very tough team, this Trinity Trojan team. And just really hard to try to overcome that obstacle. But playing at Spire Institute really is a special event for this team and for Conneaut at least to kind of get that atmosphere, that flavor for big-time ball. And they played well, and next week they got a couple winnable games, St. John's especially, and Badger will be a tough one, but nothing that can't be achieved at home especially too. So we will see how that one goes and unfolds as far as games around the league go. And yes, I want to also remind you, of course, about the Edgewood game upcoming on WOW TV. Check us out as well too. We'll have that same game link on YouTube. We'll put a separate stream link up, so check us out there. As I mentioned, some games around the league goes. Girard is playing at Cache tonight, 6 p.m. JV start. Chardon playing at Geneva, 6:45 JV start. Games yesterday, Jefferson beat Strother 61-45. Sharon lost to Mercier's Prep on a nail biter, 59-56. General McLean beat Girard yesterday, 44-43. So Girard playing back-to-back nights. Northwestern playing Union City. That's girls basketball, but 7:15 last night they played, 40-30. Cardinal Mooney's playing at Jackson from Massillon, Ohio. Garraway playing Claymont tonight at 7:30. Ambridge area playing Sharon tonight at 6. Berkshire playing NDCL girls tonight. And Conneaut girls also as well playing Independence. They're in the same conference. Oh, it says Independence.
Yeah, I know.
Girard, they changed it, Girard, Pennsylvania, okay. Oh, there it is. There it is. We got it. Girard girls playing against our Conneaut Spartan girls tonight instead. St. Joseph playing Menor girls tonight. Girls Union City playing Fairview at Fairview. And that's about it for all of us here. Tonight, final score, Trinity 65, Conneaut Spartans 38. Chance Loomis was our offensive player of the game, and Gavin Hedrick was our defensive Dairy Queen player of the game. Ben Jarvie alongside Chuck Guglielmo, Bob Shackle, Steve Grant, and Billy Ciccatelli. Again, we'll put the link up here in a few minutes for the Edgewood Hawken game right here on 1360 WOW Sports YouTube channel. Check us out and join us then. So long, everyone. Have a good night.
Good night. Good luck.
On WOW TV, 1360 and WOW 102.9. And always free. Brought to you by our great Spartan sponsors, Conneaut Dairy Queen. Enjoy lunch, dinner, or a delicious treat soon at your Conneaut DQ. Chris Breck State Farm Insurance, here to help life go right. Conneaut Savings Bank, come grow with us in Conneaut and Austinburg. University Hospital Conneaut Medical Center, celebrating 100 years of advancing the science of health and the art of compassion. Conneaut Save-A-Lot Food Store, not lower quality, just the lowest prices.